real estate agents, welcome to the Weekly Closer. I'm your host, Jeff Underwood, along with my co-host, Joey Sampaga. He is the man with the plan. How are you doing today, Joey?
Man, I am excited about this one. Man.
Oh, no. We are the Real Estate Marketing Maniacs here at Security Title Studios. We've got two guests in the house with us today.
We do.
We're going to talk about why real estate agents just talk bad about home warranty for some reason.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about relationships and also what to look for in a husband. How about that? How about that? Today
Stay tuned.
we have with us today Toni McCarty,
Tony.
Fidelity National Home Warranty, along with Sue Reagan.
Big hitters.
Security Title. How you guys doing?
Great. Terrific.
Good, good. Now, you were talking right before we started that you wanted to share how you met.
Yes.
You want to go ahead and let's do that.
I came out here to go to work for, do you want me to tell you who I came to work for?
Whoever. You know,
so I came out here to
nobody's really.
Nobody's watching anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But no, I came out here to go to work for Keller Williams. I had been with Keller Williams in Texas, and I came out here to launch a market center. And when I got out here, I mean, I didn't know anybody. I knew one person. He was an FBI agent. I knew him when he was a little kid, played football at Texas A&M.
Okay.
And he was moving. That's the only person I knew in Phoenix. And I'd sworn I'd never come back to Phoenix. I'd been out here one time, and it was 115 degrees, and I said I'd never come back as I was moving in June that year. But anyway, I was launching this market center. I didn't know anybody. It was a different culture. It was a different market. It was a major metropolitan area. I'd come out from a pretty small town, about 250,000 people. And it was, well, I mean, it was in the middle of nowhere, 250,000 people in the middle of nowhere, 6 hours from the closest anywhere.
And that was Texas?
That was Texas.
What part?
Amarillo, Texas.
Oh, okay.
All my exes live in Texas. That's why I moved out here, which is really true. But anyway, and I came out here and I didn't know anybody. And Sue was working for Security Title at the time, and she just embraced me, embraced the office, embraced the vision that we had. We started that office. We thought we were going to have 50 people, and they didn't come. You know, we built it. We thought they'd come, and they didn't. But Sue just came, and she just she was there. She was faithful. She supported everything we did. She brought food. She helped with speakers. She lifted me up. She pumped me up, and we just became friends.
Wow, that's amazing. Did you have your FBI friend do a background check?
I probably wouldn't have made the cut had that happened.
Well, actually, he did, but I was pretty desperate, so I kept her.
So it didn't matter.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Do you remember the story any different, Sue?
No. I lifted her up. I was a great friend. I was amazing. And she loves me, and I love her.
That would be true.
Yeah, you guys are wearing same pants and everything.
Yeah, we've got on matching pants.
Different
colors, yeah.
That is funny.
That's true. It's true.
So does
Jeff. I think
look.
Sometimes we don't appreciate. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it as a real estate agent because I am a broker in 2 states, and I don't sell real estate, but I'm a broker in 2 states. And I think sometimes we really don't appreciate the things that maybe our vendors do for us and support us and help us, because I look at other industries and I don't see that particular support from them, and I just they were really important to me.
Sure.
And my vendor relationships, even today as a vendor, my vendor relationships are still important to helping me grow my business.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being a sponsor of the Weekly Closer, too.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
So we even have you on the wall here, too, right?
I love it.
You know, Georgianne mentioned that you won something like super awesome.
Well, I didn't win anything.
Or they recognized you as like the most awesome person in the world.
Yeah, I got that award the most.
Okay.
No, my team was #1 in the company for revenue and closed contracts for
awesome.
2017. So, and I didn't sell one. The only home warranty I sold was I renewed mine.
No.
But I have a great team.
Yeah, you do have a great team.
I do.
Awesome.
But thank you for that acknowledgement.
It's interesting that you sold so many home warranties when what you started out with, Jeff, was that home warranties get beat up a lot.
Yeah.
Get a lot of bad press.
Yeah, I was just going to talk about that a little bit. So a lot of the realtor groups on Facebook and all that, right? They all seem to share their opinions, home warranty-wise. So why do you think agents are so, I don't know, nasty about that stuff, or what's going on?
They don't understand. I mean, we're a product that is filed with the Department of Insurance. We have to pay what we say we're going to pay. We can't look for reasons to get out of paying what's in a contract. It is a contract. We take money and we provide a service. But they don't realize that all contracts have limits and liabilities. And they're going to say what they're going to cover. They're going to say what they're not going to cover. And I think it's one of those things that it's unmet, unrealistic expectations. I think probably the most upset I ever got in my real estate career was at a home warranty company. And I was really unhappy with something that happened. And after I got into it and now doing what I do, I totally and completely understand why I got a denial on it. And that's one of the things that happened. All home warranty companies state that they've got to be in good working order when the contract starts. That's kind of like my car. I could get my car to the dealership today, but I might have done it with baling wire and bubble gum. And sometimes we get it there and it's working, but the real key is good working condition.
Yeah.
It's just like as if you've got a car, you can't take it into State Farm if you buy insurance today with the dent that you got yesterday. So when they're in good working order, when you look at the contract, you need to know what every contract has different limits and liabilities. It's like some contracts they charge for over $10 for Freon. Some contracts don't. We don't charge for Freon. Some contracts do, but it states in their contract that they don't cover it. We cover a certain amount of enclosed plumbing, which is $1,000 per contract per year. Some contracts cover $500. So if you read them, if you know what they mean, and if I was selling real estate today, because when I sold real estate, I had a preferred warranty company, I knew what they covered. I knew what they covered and I knew what they didn't cover because of you don't want an expectation that's not met. So I think that's the whole thing is they don't understand it. People don't just go out there and file a product with a government entity and not pay a claim. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely does.
So what would you tell real estate agents that they need to do to educate themselves?
Well, I would sit through my disclosure class, which is on home warranty, which basically what it is I would find whoever that person is that is your home warranty sales executive, regardless of the company that you're with, and I'd sit down and I'd say, what do you pay claims on? What's your number one thing that you pay? Like, what do you think our number one claim is that we pay?
Air conditioner.
Air conditioning.
No, it's plumbing.
Wow.
You got far more plumbing in a house. I mean, look at all the rooms you've got plumbing in. Now, what's the most expensive thing we cover?
AC.
HVAC. So with an HVAC system, you're typically at about $7,000 a system. So why would you not get an HVAC inspection? They're in the inspection period. It's invasive. They're going to take the covers off. They're going to look at it. They're going to see if there's rust. They're going to see if there's new oil or old oil. And you and I can tell the difference in new oil and old oil. They're going to see if a rat's been in there and chewed on it. We're going to see if perhaps maybe a dog has used it as its place to relieve itself, which is one of the things that happens a lot.
Wow.
And those sorts of things are not normal wear and tear. So that's one of the things I do. When I sold real estate, remember I told you I got real unhappy? It was about an air conditioner. And after that, I never bought or sold a house to anybody that I didn't have them get an HVAC inspection. Because you can negotiate that during the time. You can negotiate that in your repairs. So that's what I say, that I would look at the most expensive things in a house, and that's what I do. And I'd find out who that great sales executive is. Hopefully it's one of mine, hopefully. But if it's not, find out that person and sit down with them and say, what do you cover, what do you don't, what do you see the mistakes, what do you see that realtors don't understand, what do you see that homeowners get upset about, what's going on there. That's what I do.
All right. Well, how best for an agent that does want to reach out to one of your reps at Home Warranty? How can they just go to the website, find out who's working what area, basically? Is it that easy?
If you go to the website, you can find out. You can email me. It's Toni, TONI.McCarty, MCCARTY, no H in it, Toni.McCarty at FNF.com. Find me on Facebook. You're going to see this on Facebook. Reach out to me on this, and I'll reach out to you and let you know. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay.
All right. So we think that the agents get a little upset because they just don't understand how home warranties work. So.
Yeah, and you can explain something to somebody. This is what I found in this industry. You can explain it to them before the fact. After it's all said and done, you can explain it to them. But while you're going through it, and nobody want to listen.
That's true.
They just don't.
They don't.
So if you understand, if you have a grasp before what's expected, I think it'll just bring a whole lot of light to it. Because I see all these things that they don't like. I see it. My competitors, they didn't cover this, they didn't cover that. Yeah, I understood why they didn't. And it's just that they don't understand.
So do you think that real estate agents should know about home warranty, or should we be pointing them to the rep?
That's perfect. Really, if you point them to the rep.
Okay.
That's the perfect thing because they know they can have that dialogue with the homeowner.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's perfect.
Got it.
But you need to be, as a real estate agent, you need to know who you are, who you're suggesting that they use.
Yeah.
And if you give them 3 choices, you better figure out what the difference between the 3 choices is and why you're going to give them those 3 choices. It's just my opinion.
Okay.
And how about knowing what home warranty company you're going to be using on the contract before it gets to
that's
title
a good
and
point.
escrow?
Absolutely. That's the thing that you guys have, and so it can hold up. And the other thing is I had one the other day. Escrow ordered the contract. Well, it had a casita. That's a separate contract because it's 2 different properties. It's a lesser price contract, but it's 2 different properties. They forgot it. Escrow didn't order it. Agent didn't look at the confirmation. Guess what went out?
Something in the casita.
I think it was about $1,472.68
Ouch.
with an air conditioning problem.
Holy moly.
Yeah, and that gets real expensive. And it's like, whose fault is that? So when you talk to to one of the executives, with any of the companies, they're going to ask you these things.
Yeah.
Does it have a casita? Does it have a swimming pool? Does it have all the things that you need to know about? Does it have a wine fridge? They don't know that.
That's probably one of the reasons you don't want to depend on escrow
They haven't seen the property.
to order it. I mean, even though, we try to help agents as much as we can and take as much of a load off of their plates, those are the kind of mistakes that happen when you aren't familiar with the property.
Yeah, they need to be better prepared. They need to have it ready to go, know what they're going to use.
Yeah, so
because that throws off everything. When numbers get thrown off, that means lenders and titles and balancing and everything again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Fun, huh?
Wow, that is so much fun.
Yes.
So much fun. I think that we should talk about relationships.
Oh.
No?
Let's get fun.
That's why we brought Sue on board.
Yeah, let's do it.
Any other last things you want to say to agents about warranty before we?
Well, I mean, I think you could reach out to any of us particularly. Our website is homewarranty.com. Reach out to us. We're a Fidelity National Financial Company worth billions and billions and billions of dollars, and we do pay claims. I look at them every single morning. I look at what we pay out in claims, and it's millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars every single year.
Paid a couple for me just last year.
Yeah, asked me too. They just came out on my garage door. Just came out, yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right.
And we cover spring, some of them don't.
Wow. See, we got to pay attention to all that.
So we're curious about your 5 criteria.
Yes.
To find a husband
or a boyfriend.
Yeah, what's that? Do you want to share? Come on, we can.
Yeah, we could do that.
We'll go a little off course today.
Yeah.
Well, I think sometimes, I said she was my good friend. But so, I do. I have 5 things that I'm looking for. Okay.
All right.
So my 5 things. But now my friend said that there's no man that can do 5 things. But so I don't know. But I'll tell you my 5.
Not at one time.
I don't know. I don't know because obviously I don't know a lot about men. But anyway, so my 5 things are: I want somebody that's smarter than I am.
Okay.
And I'm not real smart.
That's going to be tough.
And I want somebody that's funnier than I am. Now I am funny.
That's tough.
That's a tough one.
I am a hoot. I can really, really be funny. I can really be funny if I can. But anyway, okay. So smarter than I am, funnier than I am.
A Christian.
Well, my Christian that's not like the most important.
Okay, that's
my
number
Christian,
1.
Okay. And then the next one that's the most important is that they weigh more than I weigh. That's real important to me. I mean,
so you're going to tell us how much you weigh so we can...
Yeah, I'll tell you how much I weigh.
Okay,
yeah, like I weighed 153 this morning. So somebody weighs more than I weigh.
All right.
And I really don't want anybody broke. I mean, I know that sounds shallow, but I just...
can't be broke.
No broke.
No, because she doesn't want anyone who's looking for a nurse or a purse.
A nurse or a purse.
But now I'd be a nurse or a purse if I had to after I made commitment, but I'm not going into it that way.
Yeah, she's not going in as the nurse or the purse.
I think we shouldn't have been.
So they have to be a little bit younger than you or maybe more in shape.
I didn't even say that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even say younger than that.
Yeah.
That would be the world younger.
No, I don't think age is a criteria.
Well, no, but I do have grandchildren and I'd like them, Yeah. But no, I never.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the key to a relationship too, huh?
What?
You find one of those, and that's a perfect relationship too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think 5. Those things are kind of non-negotiables. I think.
That's
so
awesome.
now you need to ask
Yes.
anybody out here in our listening
Oh,
audience.
so if anybody's listening, right, or watching,
Make sure to comment on this podcast.
Toni already gave you her email address earlier.
Yeah.
That's right.
I hope I have a job after this is over. I probably will. I'm not too worried about it.
Remember, it's our podcast. We can do what we
Yes.
want.
Yeah,
That's
it's our,
right.
it's our podcast.
That's
We do
right.
what we want to.
And you're
so.
a major sponsor, so we're good with that.
Yeah. So basically, you're sucking up, right?
Yeah,
That's
we're
right.
keeping our sponsor
Sure.
happy.
Good. We like that. We like
You know, I have to just say that, you know, whenever you come in and you talk with your accent, I'm Filipino, and it makes me want to talk like that.
Well, honey, you hang around me for a little while, and you will. I like that. They do. I know. So no, because when but typically it always kind of concerned me because I always thought people would think I was dumb because I don't know. I just always thought that, but thank you for saying that.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I have always been attracted to Southern accents. I
Yeah.
like people that talk like you. That's probably why I like you.
That was it.
Anything to share on relationships? Anybody?
Yeah.
Well, having been married for 30 plus years, I guess I can
yeah.
say that I think the key to happiness in a relationship is obviously to find someone who meets your criteria, whatever that may be, and stick with it. You've got to stick with it. You know, you can't.
Good times and bad.
Yep, you can't bail at the first
Yep.
sign of trouble.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, Jeff's been married for 25 years.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We're getting
That's
ready to-
wonderful.
Yeah, 25th.
Are you taking her someplace fabulous and wonderful and romantic and exciting?
We're going to the place we want to go. Yeah.
Okay. What's that?
We're like,
Remember,
where?
he's a minimalist.
So we're renewing our vows.
Oh, that's
First and
awesome.
foremost, we're going to go somewhere close, right? So we're going down to Rocky Point with a lot of just
Friends?
close friends and family.
Uh-huh.
So it'll be right looking at the beach, right?
Okay.
And then after that, we come home, and then my wife and I fly out for 10 days down in the Riviera Maya, which is down in Cancun, Playa del Carmen. We'll go see Tulum. So yeah, Caribbean water. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
For
Sugar beaches
some of the
and-
nights, we're staying in those overwater bungalows.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's gonna be-
wow.
yeah, we're excited. It's gonna be
Well, now
great.
you did good.
Yes.
I think you did
Yeah,
good. Did
that's
you
a
plan
pretty
that
good-
or did she?
Absolutely.
That's a safe answer.
You did
No,
good.
we-
you ought to be in sales.
We planned it together.
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
And that's kind of that's our thing, right? We want to spend more time down that way, and we love the culture, the music, the food, the water. So, figured let's go check it out.
Should we go with him? Sounds fun.
Yeah, it does.
I'll
Me
let
and
you
you in
know.
the other overwater bungalow.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll
Yeah,
be
it's
good.
gonna be a blast.
Well,
excited.
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You know,
Thank you. So
you guys both are such nice guys.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
they are.
I mean, you really are.
Appreciate that.
So I can say that. I get kind of
Yeah.
mushy sometimes.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Any other things, Joey?
No, I think I'm good.
You're good.
I'm going to be helping Toni find that perfect guy.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So
Yeah.
Is that a promise? Now, don't be saying these things
I'm going to
lightly.
be looking. Yeah,
Okay,
we're
good.
going to go live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live.
We're going to boost it.
Yeah, boost it.
Oh, good. Well,
well, I think that we have a new meaning of the weekly closer.
Yes. Weekly
Tony's
closer.
looking for a weekly, lifelong closer. Somebody. All right. Well, we'll get this out to the people.
Yes.
well, if it's true that you put it out there and it happens, I'll let you know.
All right.
Like if
Oh,
the
yeah,
next
for
time
sure.
I'm supposed to be here and I don't come, it happened. Because I show up.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Well, thank you so much for sharing again.
This is
my
This has been
pleasure.
great.
my favorite show so far.
This may end up being the most watched. And
Yes.
listened.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful second quarter.
Cool. Yeah, we will. We
Okay,
will.
good deal.
Absolutely will.
Absolutely.
And thanks for joining us, Sue.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, we haven't had
Thanks for
Sue
letting
on
me
here
sit
yet.
in.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Hey, until next time, it's Jeff Underwood along with
Joey Sampaga.
We Are the Real Estate Marketing Maniacs,
Oh,
and we
yeah.
will see you later.
Adios.
All right. Good job.
You guys are so funny.
You think we'll have a job?
You probably will.
Ahead of time.
If I get fired.